Okay, so this book is one I'm probably not extremely qualified to give an opinion on, but it was interesting, nevertheless. Yeah, Society of the Spectacle. I guess its kind of core idea is that each person within society is they have a kind of idea of society that's divorced from the one they actually experience in their day-to-day life. And one of the kind of examples of this is, classic alienation of the worker from what they produce. Like, they don't see the results of their labour in something that they actually have or own. They might happen to buy it by accident, but they don't know. Wait a sec! Sorry, yeah, okay, so another kind of interesting point, maybe, is that there is a kind of collective consciousness, which is essentially what culture is, and this directs the future, but doesn't have its own kind of will. It just happens that things happen after one another in an order, and this means there's a kind of appearance of will. And I think in Society of the Spectacle, Debord calls this the ideology, which is kind of the imagined projection of society that may or may not have any reality. The perception of each individual in society contributes towards the whole, but it's fragmented, and a whole can only be kind of learnt after the event, and it's very unlikely that this will be achieved. So the spectacle is like the general pattern we each believe exists without proof. For a while he talks about kind of cyclical time, which, well, cyclical, you know what I mean, it doesn't matter. That's months, or maybe not months, seasons, years, days, whereas pseudo-cyclical time is weeks, months, which kind of split up the work pattern. And time, yeah, that kind of time is like a commodity, in that it can be what people can buy time by not turning up to work, and a lot of the time people might just go on holiday and they'll consume there, which makes free time important. Not for the person. I mean, obviously it's important to each person, but for different reasons then it's important to spectacle. I'm trying to kind of filter my ideas here because a lot of them might not make much sense if I didn't explain them. All of this is about abstractions and yeah, and why that's useful. Okay, so this isn't about a spectacle. Okay, I think that is all for now. Hope that was somewhat interesting. Obviously I didn't cover every point that could be made. Probably didn't understand all of it, as to be expected. Yep, that's it. If you want to hear anything about special relativity and dimensions and stuff, then tell me, because I've been thinking of doing a video on that but never got round to it. I think that might be interesting though. Anyway, bye.